Do you have knee pain when you squat? I have some solutions for you. A lot of my clients, just so you know, I just got in from a dog walk, my hair's a wreck. Just so you know, a lot of people experience knee pain when they squat, and some of my clients have even said, well, I just can't squat. And to me, that's just not an option, because if you want to remain functional, you know, as we grow older, you want to be able to stand up and sit down from a chair, and more importantly, you want to be able to do that unassisted in the toilet. So you need to know how to squat, and I want to be able to share with you some ways to be able to squat pain-free. Now you might be asking, why do I even want to squat? Aside from wanting to go to the bathroom unassisted, the fact is that squatting is one of those compound movements. And thank you for the likes and the loves. Welcome I'm so happy that you're here. And squatting is one of those compound movements that's calorically expensive, so it's going to burn a lot of calories. It works a lot of muscles. You're going to be working those quads, the hamstrings, the butt. If you want a bikini belly, if you want to lose your menopause belly and flatten your tummy, a lot of people think, well, I just need to do core exercises, and actually squats are one of the best movements to get to lose your menopause belly, just because it takes a lot of calories and it takes a lot of muscles, because your butt is the biggest muscle in your body. Your quads are a huge muscle. Your hamstrings are big muscles. So these are big muscles that burn lots of calories. So that's why you want to squat. And you want to be able to squat pain-free, because pain is the body's way of telling you that something is wrong. So let's go over, first I'm going to give you 3 tips on what not to do. Sorry, you can probably hear the dogs up there barking at a squirrel or somebody. 3 tips of common mistakes, and then I'm going to give you an analogy that's going to help you remember proper squatting form, and then we're going to do a little 4-minute workout. So I hope that you're ready to go. You can be in your pajamas. You just have to have decent shoes on, and maybe on a good surface that's safe for you. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the common errors with squatting. So lots of times what happens when people squat, and trust me, I had a hard time setting up this camera so you could see my body, not cut off my head, and we still can't quite see my feet. But a common error is that people put weight on the toes. When you put the weight on the toes, the knees tend to slide forward. And when the knees slide forward, that patella tendon pushes on the patella pushes on the kneecap and causes some knee pain. And once you get a little knee inflammation, your knee gets a bit angry at you, it takes a few days for that knee to settle down and you guys to be friends again. So if you feel a little bit of pain, especially in the joints and particularly on one joint, you know that it's not a good pain. So putting the weight on the toes is one common error. A fix is to root your feet more evenly and have your feet have the weight evenly distributed on your feet. If you're a toe squatter, think about pushing on your heels, and that will overcorrect. Second common error, and this is very common if you have flat feet, is sometimes what will happen is a knee will roll in. And if you don't have arch support, the knee will roll in, and then that patella tendon won't track very nicely, in the groove, and will cause inflammation, will cause pain again. A solution for that is just to get supportive shoes. So 2 things: supportive shoes with some arch support, and the second thing you can do is before you squat, think about pushing the knees out and then sitting your bum back. So pushing the knees out is going to engage your glutes. It's going to help those knees to track more favorably. And hello, Laverne. I'm glad that you're here. I have to take my glasses off if I'm close because I can't see when I'm close up, and have my glasses on for far away. So track those, push those knees out over top of the toes. That helps the knees from caving in and causing knee pain, and also get some supportive shoes. Sometimes I know that for me, I'm not super hard on shoes, so my shoes from the outside might look fine, but they're not very supportive underneath. So, you know, check if you've got feet pain, if you've got knee pain, your shoes might be just a little kicked out. All right, the third thing that might be happening is that you might have poor core engagement. So that could be either a weakness or it could be just you're not paying attention. So when you squat, if you don't engage your core, sometimes what happens is we fold at the waist and then we end up putting weight on our toes. We're not really squatting, we're really just folding at the waist. So what you need to do is when you squat, think about knees out, push your bum back, tight abs, and that will help to push the butt back, keep your body more vertical so that you are pushing the weight, rooting the weight more evenly throughout the feet. Okay, time for the analogy. This works for all my fitness boot campers and all my private clients when I remind them about this analogy when we are squatting, because women love new shoes. Imagine that you have new shoes and that you have to go pee in the woods. Now, of course that's going to happen. So anyway, think about this. New shoes, you have to pee. You want to make sure, obviously you're not going to have your feet too close because you're going to pee on your shoes. So you want to have your feet about hip width apart, and you don't want to bend at the knees first because then that pee is going to dribble right onto your new shoes. So what you're going to do is feet are evenly weight is evenly distributed. You're going to push your bum back as far as you can so that you're not going to pee on your shoes. That helps you to push the weight back onto your heels. That's going to engage through the hamstrings. It's going to hit the butt. And that is going to save your knees. So a reminder, these are the tips. And I always suggest to do your squats in a mirror, especially if you're having some knee pain, is if you have a full length mirror, see if you can go in the mirror and squat from the side, from the front. You'll see, oh, maybe that one knee is tracking forward now, or tracking in now. I'm really exaggerating. But some of my clients, they have that kind of movement pattern. Especially if they have a weakness, they've had an injury in one particular leg. Sometimes that happens and they're not even aware of it. So getting a mirror is super helpful. You could even post a video of yourself squatting in this group, and I could help you now analyze it. So think about this. Feet evenly apart, knees pressing out. So think about push the knees out, sit the bum back. Now you want to be able to go as deep as possible. Here's a tip, especially if you get tired as well. Get an ottoman, get a chair, and especially if you have a little weakness in the quads, push your bum back, touch your bum on the chair and stand up. Push it back, stand up. You could even push back, rest, and then stand up. That's going to help you get down to, I want you to go to 90 degrees or more, but this is the most functional movement ever. You want to be able to get up unassisted. You want to be able to get up with power. All right? So that helps too. And you could get a little bit lower ottoman as well. If you're a beginner, you could get a little bit higher chair so that you're slowly increasing depth. If you have sore knees, I suggest maybe not doing squats, not lunges, until those knees settle down. Also, your nutrition plays a huge part in joint pain. If you have joint pain, try and connect the dots between what you might have just eaten. Maybe you're a little sensitive to gluten, maybe you've had a lot of sodium, maybe you're a little sensitive to dairy. Those things can cause joint pain and inflammation. And so it might not be an injury so much as like maybe your fingers are tight, maybe your wrists are tight. Then when you try and squat, your knees are a bit sore, and it might just be related to diet. So keep that in mind too. All right, I promised a little workout today. And what this workout is it's a 4-minute workout. So if you ever get stuck and you don't have, you don't even have 10 minutes, this is 4 minutes. Now, it doesn't seem like much on paper. It doesn't seem like much. We're going to do 20 seconds of squats, and then we're going to rest for 10 seconds. And we're going to do that for 8 rounds. So when I'm going to give you 3 options. The beginner, you're just going to do a body weight squat. No, a beginner, you're going to do the squat sitting onto a chair and standing up. Okay? The intermediate exerciser, you're going to do a body weight squat and you're going to keep the pace up. Now, my advanced exerciser, you're going to do a squat jump for 20 seconds, and then you're going to rest for 10. Are you ready? Who's out there that's going to squat with me? Who's going to do this 4-minute workout with me? I've got a couple people on Facebook Live, and I want to know, are you going to do it with me? I have all these notifications coming up on my phone as well. Oh, shoot, I've got low battery. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna go to low battery. Oh, I hope my phone doesn't die. I hope my battery doesn't die. I guess we better get going. All right, Diane, you're here and you're ready. Excellent. Okay, let's see if we can get this in before my battery dies on my phone. All right, are you ready? 20 seconds. We're gonna do a squat jump. All right. Now you're trying to get the bum back. All right. 10 more seconds. Beginners, you're going onto the stool or the footstool or the chair. Intermediate, you don't have to jump. Advanced people, we're going to jump. Oh, that 10 seconds goes fast. This is set number 2. All right, now I'm trying to land on my toes and then my heels, and pushing up from the floor. 2, 1. Why does the 20 seconds last so long? 10 seconds goes by so fast. Ready, set 2. Here we go. We got 10 more seconds. Who's doing it with me? 5 seconds. 2, 1. It's hard talking through this. This next set, I'm going to do the beginner one, just so I can catch my breath, so I can keep talking to you. And I have 5 people on this live with me. Does this mean that you're doing it with me? If you're not commenting, hopefully it means that you're doing it with me. This is the beginner version. Sitting on the chair, standing up. I'm going to do the intermediate one next. That's just a squat stand. So, as you can see, this is a full body movement. My heart rate is through the ceiling. Keep going. All right. My heart rate is through the ceiling. My quads are on fire. All right. Here we go. I think we have 3 rounds left. So keep going. Don't stop. Butt's on fire. Quads are on fire. We got 3, 2, 1. That glorious beep. But it's gonna come way too fast. 3, 2, 1. Second last set. Here we go. Now, what we're gonna do for advanced people is, it's called the Punisher. 3, 2, 1, go. The The Punisher is doing a pulsing squat for your rest. 3, 2, 1. This is our last 20 seconds. God help me. 10 seconds. Keep going. My quads. Holy quad. 3, 2, 1. Good God. All right. So, as you can see, that is an excellent 4-minute little workout. Looks like Laverne did it. Diane did it. If you didn't watch this in real time, make sure that you're doing it. And like I said, you can do, like, if I couldn't work out today, that's gonna burn calories. That's gonna hit my quads, hit my hamstrings, hit my butt, get my heart rate going. I'm all hot and sweaty. That'll keep my metabolism elevated for like a long time after those 4 minutes. So I'm gonna have an increased calorie burn. So today, what we talked about is how to squat pain-free. Number 1, weight evenly rooted throughout the feet. Number 2, press the knees out so that your feet don't roll in, so the knees don't roll in. Use supportive shoes with arch support. I'm dripping in sweat. I love it, Lorraine, awesome. Number 3, nice tight abs so that you're not folding at the waist. Number 4, pretend you're peeing in the woods with new shoes on. That's gonna push your butt back. Beginners, use a footstool or a chair to sit down on and stand up on. And then number 5, do that quick Tabata for a quick workout. Now, if your quads are on fire, I'm gonna give you a quick little quad stretch that you can do. Hold a wall, grab your foot, pull that knee into your butt. That's gonna feel great on your quad. You wanna hold that stretch for 30 seconds or more. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I can't see the phone. Seems as though my battery hasn't died, which is good news. I've done filming of videos before, and then I'll be like at 20 pull-ups if I'm doing timed or something, and then the camera dies and it's like, oh good God. So I'm glad we didn't quit. The phone didn't die in the middle of that little 4-minute Tabata. Go to the other side. You always want to have something to balance on so that you're not feeling balance challenged. Tighten the glute, pull the knee back behind the other knee. You're gonna feel a nice stretch through the quad. And that is how to squat without knee pain. Super excited that you're in this group. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure that you invite all your friends to this group. I like to provide lots of great information for you. If you want to have some done-for-you workouts where you just press play, then you're gonna wanna have the My Bikini Belly series. I've got a beginner, intermediate, and advanced exerciser, so no matter what fitness level you are, you'll find something right for you. They are 15-minute workouts, body weight. They're excellent for travel, and they're a steal at only $15. I'm here to support you women. Want to find healthy ways to, and easy ways for you to modify your lifestyle so you look, feel great, and lose that menopause belly. I need to go get some water. All right, have an awesome day.